Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb right now. First of all, Ramon, you're there, right?
Yes, sir.
No, it's not real estate related, but it kind of is because pickleball courts are at communities, right? And there's houses around communities, so it's real estate related. We're going to play next week, Saturday, 7:30 in the morning, $50. But I'm going to go out on a limb right now. I only played once. JT's never played. Any other real estate agent out there that's listening, any realtor, I don't care who you are, a real estate duo, husband and wife, father and son, go find the best damn real estate pickleballers in the world. Me and JT will take you down.
Why don't we just host a pickleball tournament for just one for one? Do a little charity.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. The last segment is there just one for one nonprofit.
Do a business pickleball tournament.
And host it.
Yeah.
We should. That
I'm
would be
gonna
cool.
have to test your skills first, though, before I commit to being your partner.
Bro, but we're father and son. Like, you have to, like, come on, really?
We have to win.
You would dog,
I have to win.
you would dog me for another realtor that's better?
I have to win, though.
That's just wrong. Now I know where the line is drawn, right there. Sorry, Pop. I can't play with you because Sean's better. That's just wrong. All right. So what were we going to talk about now?
Well, you wanted me to talk about Lake Las Vegas, so we only have a few
real
minutes
quick.
till the next break. So I'm going to do market stats first.
Let's
We'll
go.
hit a little bit of Lake Las Vegas afterwards. What do you think our inventory is looking like?
I think our inventory, I'm going to go out on a limb, but I'm not going to say it had much movement, really.
7,200 total homes on the market right now.
Okay.
7,203.
So about 52 or 5,300 homes.
Yep, about 5,200, 5,188.
Okay. So it's, again, not much movement, but the movement is going up.
Right. Right. So in terms of sales, what do you think our sales were looking like the last 30 days? Single family.
Probably 1,600.
We're sitting at 1,520.
Okay.
Yep, it's a little lower. And then total sales the last 30 days.
18, 19,
Yeah, we're looking at 2,000.
2,000. So not much movement.
Nope, not a ton.
Anticipating rates to drop. Everybody is.
Right. And then we did get our stats for January as well. I will talk briefly about those here in a minute.
Look at the lovebirds over here touching each other and stuff. Him and his girl. All right.
Yeah, so in terms of January's housing numbers, right? So we always get our previous month's housing numbers about 10 days into the new month. We saw our median price change, about 475 last month, remember?
Yes.
485. Right?
What?
Yeah.
So
January
officially, it's the highest it's ever been
in Las Vegas.
in Las Vegas history.
Yes.
485.
So no matter where the market's at the end of the day, this is the most expensive housing market we've ever had in Las Vegas.
In the history of Las Vegas.
Yep. $485,000 median price. In January, we sold 1,578 single-family homes. Our condo townhome median price went up a little bit as well. It's at $293,000. But that has kind of slowed down a bit. Remember, we got up to like $310,000, $315,000.
Right.
There are 1,900 single-family units available as of the end of January. And, condo townhomes. 1,900 condo townhomes and 5,200 single-family. As of the end. Of
Days on market,
right?
still around 75, 77 days? Yeah.
Pretty much.
I think they are. So understand that, people, when you're listening, average days on market, and that's for a house that looks good, that's priced right, is about 77 days. And if you're in a 55 and over community, remember the pool of people buying your homes are a lot smaller. It's probably 10%, right?
Right.
If that. So your days on market could be 6 months.
Right. I was watching two people kind of debate on social media buying in a 55 and over community. Basically, one perspective was that it's more of a bad investment because you're buying in a 55 and over community. And then I was kind of thinking of playing devil's advocate on the opposite end, like, right, when you're buying in a 55 and over community, you're buying for specific purposes, generally speaking. Usually you're looking for activity, you're looking for facilities nearby, you're looking for safety and whatnot. And it really depends how you weigh your options.
At that point
right?
in your life, JT,
you don't care about
it's not.
You don't care about
best.
making an extra 10% down the road in 20 years, right?
You ain't taking it with you. The hearse ain't following you.
That was my thought process. Is do you really care at that point? If you buy this house in this community, it might appreciate 8% the next 2-3 years, and this one's only going to appreciate 4%, maybe. Like,
Big
are
deal.
you going to care at the end of the day?
No, and here's
probably not.
But here's the other thing: as an investor, because I've owned many homes in Sun City,
Right.
and I've owned a house where the tenant stayed in it like 15 years till they died. If they're renting and they're in Sun City, they ain't moving.
Right.
You're gonna carry them out in a body bag. Excuse, that wasn't even nice. I'm gonna be in that body bag very soon. But the point I'm making is, if you're an investor and you buy a house in Sun City,
Once you get it rented, you're good.
right, and someone is going to rent it, they're not going to buy at that point. If they're in their 60s or 70s, they're renters for life, and they have a reason why they want to rent. They don't want to change filters or maintenance and, this and that. They just don't want to. So
Right, it was just an interesting perspective, right? What's most important to that general age range when you're buying at that point, right?
yeah, if it's a golf course community, there's a lot of golfers.
Right.
Guys love, playing golf, especially when they retire and get
even
older.
more so than that now, right? Like that might be some specific niches, but they have so many different clubs, activities, and whatnot. A lot of these 55 and over communities that benefit alone can outweigh
Right.
the small loss of investment down the road,
have
lack of gain.
I have to apologize again because I know some of my friends are listening that are my age or older. The body bag comment was just a joke.
I've never heard him actually care about what he said.
Well, it was a joke,
take
so
a
don't
second
get.
to think about
I
it.
know, don't get bent out of shape.
That was the one that crossed the line in your head.
Yeah, it kind of did because yeah, I could say some crazy stuff, but the body bag, okay, fine. You'll get carried out another way. Who knows? But maybe not in a body bag. All right, that's cool. So the market is, I like that. The median price went up. That's good. I'm telling you, wait, when rates trickle just a little bit, and they're coming, hold on, people. If you're looking to buy a house now, there's a little inventory. You get some choices.
Right.
When those rates drop, those choices are gone. Now you're paying above appraisal. Now you're competing with other people. And don't worry about the rate now. Let's say you get a 7.5% interest rate. Through our lender, if it changes to 6 down the road, you refinance it. It doesn't cost you anything. But you can't change the appreciation of the house. Right, Jake?
Right. Exactly.
So if the house goes up $50,000, let's just say.
Right. You can't get back pay on appreciation.
Right.
Unfortunately.
But you could drop the rate. So think of it that way, people. You can drop the rate. Before we take
one other quick thing, I just thought it was interesting to point out, right? So this January, in terms of new listings, we got 3,200 new listings that hit the market, 3,130. This is the first time we've had this many listings hit the market in January since 2020. Right, 2019. And 2020 were the last time we had over 3,100 listings in January, right? Last year, just looking at the bar graph we have here, it looks like we had probably about 2,500 in January. The year before, probably about 2,400. And the year before, about 2,900, right? So we've seen a lot more of activity of people getting in the market on the sell side, at least in January.
Right.
But we'll see how the demand reacts.
All right, before we take a break, Ramon, John McGibbon just text me from Grape Street Cafe.
Sometimes you wanna go where
Everybody knows your name. God, I love that. I think it's just because it's my era. Anyways, John said, give him a gift card, Taylor. Text me on my cell phone, 702-498-3009. 702-498-3009. Owner of Grape Street Cafe says, give him a gift card, let him enjoy a glass of wine on me. All you got to do is text my cell phone, come by the office and pick it up. When we come back, we're going to go over our Just One for One nonprofit, which we're very, very passionate about. Please stay tuned for this. Don't change the channel because when you hear what I'm about to say, you're going to see why you're going to want to be a part of it, and everybody in the city is going to want to be a part of it because it has to do with children, our homeless children, children that don't have homes, clothing on their back, or food in their bellies. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you in a minute.